Sugar Hill Stewart, I'm under his watchful eye, and sometimes he'll say to me, go on, let's do 10 in the gym, let's do 15, or let's do 5, depending on how he sees that I'm progressing. Everything's going really well. I'm really looking forward to the opportunity to run it back. And
ahead of the Unified World Heavyweight Championship match next week, streaming platform DAZN have released a new video, giving fast a glimpse of what a full day of training looks like for Tyson Fury.
Jumps. 5.
The video began with Tyson Fury's morning routine, which mainly involves a strict breakfast and a boxing workout session where he does training on his techniques and boxing skills, aimed at improving his in-ring performance. Of course, Tyson Fury had said nothing was going to change about his corner. Hence, Sugar Hill Stewart and Andy Lee were the faces instructing and guiding him as he trained. John Fury was nowhere to be seen, as it's been an agreement to keep him out of Tyson Fury's corner since the chaos at the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship clash in May. Well, it's a little different from other boxing professionals who begin their day in the early hours of the morning with aerobic exercises like jogging. The aim of this is to keep them fit and athletic. Boxers like Oleksandr Usyk understand the necessity of this, as it keeps them away from fatigue in the ring. Next, Tyson Fury went on break after his intense boxing training. His break involved a strict lunch diet with nutrients that help him stay focused and energized. At noon, Tyson Fury engaged in sparring sessions with other boxers. For his fight against Oleksandr Usyk, he's been getting shorter and more athletic fighters who epitomize the boxing skills and athleticism of Oleksandr Usyk. The idea is to ensure he was mentally and physically prepared for Oleksandr Usyk's toughness. Oleksandr Usyk throws fast punches, can fight off the front and back foot, and can last longer rounds. Hechi, each sparring partner had the most of these qualities. This was an aspect of training Tyson Fury admitted he didn't pay attention to in the build-up to their undisputed World Heavyweight Championship match in May. It was said that because of Tyson Fury's eye injury that saw the fight get postponed from February to May, Tyson Fury couldn't spar so much in order to avoid any more complications. Hence, Tyson Fury focused more on himself and tried to train spar with others ahead of the fight. But in some way, his performance was affected on the night, and it could be trained to his lack of sparring sessions.
Camp already. I've been training 4 weeks already. I've got another 9 to go. I'm feeling pretty good, you know. It's very important at this level, with my experience, not to do too much.
George Lockhart, who has worked with Fury to get in shape, told Planet Sport, "At the beginning, it was a rough estimate by fat percentage, height, weight, and age. But after working with him, you get to see how well his body responds to certain foods and how he feels, if he's eating too much or not eating enough. In terms of calories, it's different each day. He does well eating before workouts. A lot of people need to eat 2 or 3 hours before they work out, but Tyson only needs an hour before he works out, and he feels great during the workout. Tyson's not really a big eater. Calories right now, if I work out, it's about 2,800 calories a day."
Not to leave it in the gym. And I know a lot of people think, oh, well, the harder you train, the better it is. Definitely not. You can leave it all in the gym and have nothing left on the night.
During his training sessions, Fury also consumes a shake that includes branched-chain amino acids, creatine, and sugar to help maintain his energy levels and support muscle recovery. In the evenings, Fury rests and recovers from his training sessions. He follows a strict diet plan to help him maintain weight and support his physical conditioning.
4 months and all that. I got 6 weeks and a week rest. Done. Happy days. And I'm going to impose my will on this little sneaky motherfucker. Get up, lads. Cannot wait. Rule Britannia.
In a recent face-off with Usyk on the official DAZN YouTube channel, Fury was asked how well his training camp went ahead of the first meeting, with the Brit responding, "I don't make any excuses. It was a fantastic training camp. Never once have I ever said I had any problems in camp, because I didn't," he said. "I heard a load of nonsense talking stuff that I had a lot of problems in camp, but I didn't have any problems. I had a fantastic training camp." He beat me fair and square. Give the man his props. I don't understand why people have got an excuse like, I lost the fight because I didn't train great, or I lost the fight because the chef didn't cook me the right foods. He won the fight, that's it. That's the end of it. There's nothing more to say. There's no excuses. I had a fantastic training camp. I thought I did fantastic in the fight, and he did fantastic. So he got his result. Fair play, end of. There's no more talking to be said. I did nothing wrong, and I did everything good. So did he. He got the decision, a split decision, a cat's whisker. If I would have got the decision, great. He got the decision, fantastic. There's not much to say, is there? Am I going to change everything in my camp because I lost a split decision? Hell no.
Hey guys, Tyson Fury here. Back in the gym, as you can see. Counting down the days until I can get my redemption.
Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk are set to lock horns again on December 21st, with the Brit attempting to avenge his defeat by the Ukrainian in May. Victory for Fury could also set up a huge domestic showdown with bitter rival Anthony Joshua next year. Despite the Brit's comments, according to his coach Andy Lee, preparations for the Usyk fight were disrupted due to the cut he suffered in training, which prevented him from sparring. There were concerns that the cut would reopen ahead of the first meeting with the Ukrainian. This was just released a sneak peek of his training footage and his physique as he trains for his unified World Heavyweight Championship rematch against Oleksandr Usyk. And while many have got funny statements to say about the Gypsy King, it's clear that a lot more boxing professionals are counting on him to show up on the night and pull up some magic on Oleksandr Usyk. While they have identified Oleksandr Usyk's body shape, footwork, athleticism, and boxing skills as his major weapons in the fight, Tyson Fury's weight, as much as it can be harmful to him, can also be the major weapon he uses to conquer and destroy the undefeated Ukrainian world champion. Many things about Tyson Fury's training sessions have impressed countless boxing professionals, but it's not surprising to see how much his physique stands out above every other quality. Jai Opataya, unbeaten former International Boxing Federation champion, feels sorry for Oleksandr Usyk already, as the training footage has revealed the kind of beast Tyson Fury is planning to transform himself into on fight night.
I'm excited for this second fight. I feel like they both sort of know each other now, and
I feel like in this fight we're going to see a version of Fury that we haven't seen for a long time. A hungry Fury, a Fury that can be beat if he doesn't perform well, and he knows that. So I feel like he's going to be preparing the best he's prepared in a long time to win this fight. He was confident he was going to win those last couple of fights. He knew his boxing IQ was better than a lot of those fighters that he's been fighting. He relied on that. This one, he can't rely on that natural ability. He needs to put in the hard work as well, and I feel like we're going to see that.
I feel like Fury, he's got the tools to beat, Usyk, but he just needs to apply them.
He proves himself time and time again. People keep underestimating him, and he keeps proving them all wrong. So I'm very excited to watch this fight. CEO of Matchroom Boxing Promotions, Eddie Hearn, despite sounding a little confused because of how unpredictable he feels Tyson Fury is, has given Tyson Fury a chance to bounce back from his previous defeat.
The win, because he's British, and I think it could set up, whatever happens is going to set up a big AJ fight, but for the World Championship would be unbelievable. I think it's very difficult to bet against Usyk when he's beaten you already.
What Usyk does so well is adapt. You have to have multiple game plans against Oleksandr Usyk because he can change it up at any time. He can box off the back foot, he can box in a ring within the ring, he can put pressure on you, he can be a volume puncher, he can move, he's got everything. I've always got it wrong when I've picked what Tyson Fury is going to do. In the second fight against Deontay Wilder, he said he would go on the front foot and walk him down. That was madness, he did it, and it was beautiful tactics. I think in this fight with the weight, he's going to try and box and move a bit like he did with Klitschko. By doing that, he's going to let Usyk walk him down, throw those volume punches, and win rounds. You can't just win rounds by flinging out the jab and holding and pot-shotting.
I think Tyson can be better. I think obviously with the cut and everything before, probably his build-up wasn't, what it should or could be. What can he do differently?
Fury might have to change his game plan during the fight. Two great tacticians, two great ring IQs in there, but really difficult to overcome Usyk mentally. In there on the night, I remember Tony Bellew saying that he just exhausts you with his pressure in his feet, the way you're always thinking, what's he going to do next? On seeing Tyson Fury's training intensity, new International Boxing Federation heavyweight champion, Daniel Dubois was convinced that Tyson Fury could take on and defeat Oleksandr Usyk. Speaking to Pod Lounge UK about Fury's rematch with Usyk, Dubois said, "I'm still backing Fury for the win. I hope our man does it. Usyk is capable. Fury should jump on him and smother him."
In front of Fury and Usyk as well, because those guys are now eyeing up you as their next opponent.
Yeah, they're my targets now.
The 27-year-old IBF World Heavyweight Champion went on to add, "Fury is a slick boxer too, but it will be a great fight, and I'll be out there calling on to fight the winner." Dubois is eager to face the winner of Usyk versus Fury, as it could see him fight for the undisputed crown. As it stands, Dubois holds the International Boxing Federation belt, and Usyk holds the World Boxing Association, World Boxing Council, and World Boxing Organization belts. Dubois was elevated from interim to full IBF World Champion in June after Usyk was forced to vacate the title to secure a rematch with Fury. However, Dubois proved he was a worthy champion during his bout with AJ.
You know, I want to get my rematch and, you know, put the wrong right and, you know, God bless and just come through it.
Joshua was aiming to become a three-time world champion when he took on his fellow Brit at Wembley on September 21st. But he was rocked in the opening round and failed to recover from there. Dubois managed to knock AJ out inside 5 rounds to shock the world and establish himself as a true champion in his first title defense. Now he is looking to secure the remaining 3 belts.
Fight by a split decision, so other than that, if I can just keep me focused and be on the game for the full amount of distance, if it goes that far, then I don't see why I don't win the decision this time again. But don't get me wrong, if the knockout comes.
Meanwhile, Eddie Hearn insisted AJ is ready to return for another clash against Dubois, or even a long-awaited fight with Tyson Fury, despite his devastating KO defeat. Anthony Joshua has given his opinion on the upcoming huge rematch between Usyk and Fury. In an interview with Queensberry Promotions, AJ, like Bellew, believes the Ukrainian has the edge and will emerge victorious once again.
Said that from 2023. I do think Fury's a good fighter, but there's levels. And
I think it's going to be a tough fight early on, and then I feel like Usyk will edge it again, he said. Also in his interview with Queensberry Promotions, the Brit labeled the Ukrainian a class operator, and that is why he thinks he will go 2-0 against the Gypsy King. He's a class operator, and I feel like Usyk one of the best out there. That's why I think he'll win. Amir Khan, former world champion, has also pushed Tyson Fury for this, given the intensity of his training sessions and his physique ahead of the fight.
Wanted. Now, who's going to win the fight? It's a 50-50 fight, guys. Look, both guys are my friends. I respect both fighters, and but I just leaned a little bit more towards Tyson Fury because he's got the range, he's got the height, he's got the movement.
It's a massive fight for boxing and for the heavyweight division. I just lean more towards Tyson in this fight. As we get closer to the fight, I feel like Tyson might be a little bit too thin. We know Fury can fight on his back foot, but we just don't know what to expect. The fighters that they've beaten to come to this level and have this fight is amazing, so let's see. I'm going to stick with Fury to win the fight, but there could be a few scares in the fight. Chinese boxing star Zhilei Zhang will have a close eye on next month's highly anticipated rematch between Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury.
What did you think of Usyk's win over Fury?
乌西克打赢傅林的。乌西克表现得非常完美。
In May, Usyk scored a split decision victory over the Gypsy King in Saudi Arabia to become boxing's first unified heavyweight world champion in more than 2 decades. On Saturday, December 21st, they'll run it back in what will likely be one of the biggest rematches in the history of the sport. Hoping to face the winner is the WBO's #2 ranked heavyweight contender, Zhilei Zhang. Winning a silver medal at the 2008 Olympic Games in Beijing, Zhilei has amassed an impressive 27-2 record as a pro and is coming off perhaps his biggest win yet. a 5th-round TKO against former WBC heavyweight title holder Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, two tough guys and two great fighters. I believe that Usyk he's able to use his boxing skill, his ring IQ, skill plays to build.
In an exclusive interview with Low Kick MMA, courtesy of AceOdds.com, Zilai revealed who he believes will come out on top when Usyk and Fury run back their critically acclaimed scrap this holiday season. "I hope Usyk wins because I'm a fan of his style," he said. "I really like the way he boxes, but let's see if Tyson Fury makes his adjustments. As for who he'd rather face, it makes no difference to Zilai. Yeah, of course I'll do it now," he said when asked about facing the winner. Without hesitation, Zilai scored a 6th-round TKO against Joe Joyce in April 2023 to win the interim WBO heavyweight title.
乌西克更好一点，然后通过他的技术，通过他的拳商，通过他的步伐，然后战胜了福利，是一个伟大的斗。
He then successfully defended the belt in a rematch with Joyce 5 months later before surrendering the gold to Joseph Parker in March via a majority decision. He has since bounced back with his dominant showing against Wilder, a victory that has all but guaranteed him a shot at the winner of Usyk versus Fury 2. "I think both fighters are great, and they did great in their last fight, but I think skills pay the bills in this business, and Usyk definitely has the skills," he added. "He moves around, has light feet, he punches a lot of combinations. He has his number. Fury is good too. He has his skills, but I'm slightly leaning towards Usyk."
The adjustments that I need to make is less complacency and a little bit more focus and less clowning, because I was clowning a lot in the ring. I was doing a lot of showboating and messing around, and I wasn't focused 100%.
On getting a glimpse of Tyson Fury's training intensity, veteran heavyweight Derek Chisora has weighed in on the rematch between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk, and it seems he's siding with one over the other. As the two heavyweights gear up for their showdown in Saudi Arabia next month, all eyes are on whether the Gypsy King can avenge his first career loss at the hands of Usyk, who defeated him via split decision. But according to his former boxing rival Chisora, Fury might not be able to turn the tables in the upcoming match.
We have to give a shout to Usyk. He actually beat my backside. He beat AJ twice. He beat Daniel Dubois, and he beat Fury.
Do I believe Tyson can beat Oleksandr? I look at the way he's going in sparring camp, Chisora told Seconds Out. I don't personally believe that with the sparring partners he's got right now that they're pushing him to be a menace. They're in awe of Tyson. I think Oleksandr is way more like starting fast and finishing fast. He knows he can hurt him now, so he's gonna come and try and hurt him. He keeps saying that he won't leave him alone. I would love Tyson to win, but right now, those odds are not looking great.
Problems that he gives you. He moves along, and he's very fit. He's the only guy when they were promoting the fight with AJ, the second one, he arrived in London, and he went to Olympic swimming pool, and he swam for 6 hours non-stop.
Chisora isn't alone in his apprehension. Anthony Joshua's promoter, Eddie Hearn, has also shared his concerns ahead of Fury's battle with Usyk. While Hearn is rooting for Fury to win, he believes Usyk has the upper hand. In an interview with IFL TV last month, Hearn stated, "I have no idea how to beat him, but Tyson Fury is a very smart fighter. He has smart people in the corner, but also, from an IQ level in boxing, he's right up there. Unfortunately, so is Oleksandr Usyk."
Do you understand? He's beating up all the British boys. He gave us a whoop ass basically. Is he gonna do it again? I think he might.
So, my money, especially when he's won the first fight, will always be on Oleksandr Usyk. My heart wants to see a Tyson Fury win, not just because he's British, but also because I want to set up the AJ fight. I'd love to see him do, but I do see him as the underdog in this fight. Carl Frampton, former 2-weight world champion, also feels the same.
Good morning, people world. Today is the first day of my training for the Usyk fight. I don't need 6 months. I need 4.
I fancy Fury. My mind hasn't really swayed from start to finish, which is strange in a fight of this magnitude. I've been saying Fury from the start. I think Fury is in the zone now. He's serious. He's ready to fight. Both guys seem to be very, very confident. Both, I think, know it's going to be a difficult fight. Massive, massive, massive fight. And that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.